In Tomorrow, there are loads of different type of armors, and these toxic lizards are a serious problem. Some armors will help you resist the poison, but others will help you better in radiation. Let's check out every single armor in the game. And hello there, and this is Kingoftryinit, always trying it, and I'm here to talk to you about all the armors in the game. So every single armor in the game we're going to talk about today. We're going to showcase them, what stats they've got, stuff like that, the comparisons, and you know, if you're going to wear them in the zone or how you're going to wear them. We want to talk about that too. So we're going to talk about the first one in the game. Now, the first one in the game is pretty interesting for many reasons, because empty key, 1 second, there we go. Baseball hat and the whole of this kind of set in general, it comes with 0 armor, complete no armor, no bullet defense, but funny enough, it resists poison. So that's what that is, poison defense. So I don't know, we're gonna have to test it, because I haven't tested it against eating poisonous food or rotten foods. If that's a thing, that would be cool. But the other thing that's more important is radiation defense as well, which is funny enough that normal clothes has got radiation defense. That just makes me like, what? It's really weird. So yeah, but what this armor does come with is movement speed. This armor has the fastest movement speed in the game out of all the armors. No armors top it. It's not by a lot, but it's still more. So as you can see here, that's the movement speed, and it goes to 105. The boots go to 115. It's a bit nuts. This is the type of armor you only get at the very beginning of the game. You can find them, or it's not going to resist any type of attack. If anything, all this armor is going to do is allow you to run from anybody that has a decent weapon or gear. That's all this is going to do. Now, killing deers will drop a stag's head. Now, some people say it's common, some people say it's rare as F. Personally, in my experience, it's in the middle type thing. It's rare, but it's not rare. But if you can, I wouldn't hunt for this, but I would kill as much deer as you can, because you're gonna need leather. 100% you're gonna need leather. So kill the deer as much as you can, and if you can get this on, then this is gonna be better than the baseball cap, because for stars it comes with 50 armor, which is a super jump. And you can get it at the very beginning of the game, because it just drops off a deer. The radiation is up by 2 in comparison. The poison defense is on by 10, and obviously the movement is standard. So it's really good. So I highly suggest getting that at the start of the game. Obviously the bags, they don't really give you any stats stuff. They just, you know, hold more items. However, they do movement speed, so not wearing a bag at all isn't a good idea. It's really funny, but I really like what's cool about this game is that everything adds movement speed. So if you wear a full set of armor or whatever, you're going to be faster. So that said and done, we're going to move on to the next one, which is the cloth helmet. So cloth has no radiation on the helmet, unlike the first thing, but it does come with 11 armor. This has 0 poison defense, so if you're gonna get poisoned, you're gonna get a bit wrecked. The radiation is pretty much the same, except for the jeans. The jeans has more radiation defense, so if you really wanted to go into those hard radiation areas in the first zone, then you'd probably put these 2 on, the top and the bottom. Well, actually, no, you'd probably put the cap on, use the torso for 2 armor, and then you'd use the blue jeans for 3 radiation, and then that's it. And then, to be honest, it's better just to wear the cloth shoes. So there's no reason to go back to the sneakers unless you want that movement speed, and there's no reason to go back to the cap because you've got this helmet here. Now, to be honest, you're probably better off staying with the stag's head compared to the cloth helmet, because the stag head gives you 50 armor. It's a lot, and it gives you bullet defense, which, to be honest, you're not going to really be meeting people at low level of bullet defense. But hey, if it's giving it to you, take it. And it comes with radiation as well, like defense 2. It's just better in every way. So you can go ahead and save your materials, kill a lot of deer, get several copies of that, and that will be your defense for beginning game. And obviously, if you want to check on the top right of the screen now, it's going to be flashing, doing all wonderful stuff. There's a video up there saying where to get the rarest stuff in the game. Go check it out. If it's not there yet, it's because it's coming soon. So don't worry. But if you can click on it and check it out, definitely go check out that video, because that video will show you where to get a belt at level 1. Okay, and the technique to how to get it. So yeah, as you can see, the belt gives movement speed of 1, 25 poison defense. Wow. That's exponential. That's so much. Bullet defense 10, another good one, and conventional defense 10. But the funny thing is, now the belt is giving us cold defense, so that's hinting that it's going to be a cold zone, but that's probably way off. And then obviously we've got plasma defense, but the most important thing that we want really right now is radiation, which is also pretty awesome. Again, with the backpack, nothing special, but still gives you more space and 1 movement speed. Alright, so let's just showcase these 2 armors at the moment. Wow, this movement speed actually feels really nice. If you combat with this, you could have the advantage, especially if you're in a controller, but obviously you'd get one hit. But this feels amazing. Even with running with the weapon, the speed is really good. Oh my god, want it. And this is without the belt as well, because I can still add to the speed. It's so good. Okay, so let's talk about the next armors. Now this is where it gets a bit different and tricky, because these armors for some reason don't come with boots. The wood armor doesn't come with it, and neither does the bone, so it can be quite tricky. So we're going to start comparing obviously to the armors you can wear at this point. So I believe the wood armor comes in at round about 10, but to be honest, make it if you haven't reached 10 yet, but as soon as you hit 10, just go straight for farming for the riot suit. Just go for that straight away. One, because you can't make this, but you can find it, and you get loads of copy for it. Evidence of it up above there. You just get loads of copy of it, and it's definitely better the previous armors, but we're going to talk about this still regardless. So the wood armor's got, you know, 3 radiation defense, 6 on the torso, and then 5. At this point you're still going to be using the same boots, so you're not going to be using these boots, for example. You'll be using the boots that I'm wearing right now, which is these ones. So you'll basically be wearing these boots with the wood armor, so you're going to be getting only 1 extra radiation defense until you get to obviously riot. So the difference between the wood and the bone is the bone has less radiation defense but has more armor and more poison defense. That's going to help you out with the toxic lizards, because 150 armor compared to 50 on the wood is a giant jump. It also comes with bullet defense. The movement speed is a bit lower than the wood armor, so you do start to slow down by a bit, but you'll barely feel it if you've got everything equipped. So yeah, if you're going to do some PvP, this bone armor is going to take you on. Not a lot of people use poison weapons. There are poison spears and poison blow darts, but no one really uses them at the moment, so I wouldn't worry about poison defense too much. But if that was going to be the case, then the armor you'd be going for is probably, you know, a different armor altogether. But as you can see here, wood's got higher poison defense. It's just got higher like stats, so in the torso it doesn't. Bone's got 25. But if you want radiation, you have to stick with wood. But like I said before, as soon as you hit 20, you don't even bother with that. You go straight for riot, which gives you a stupid amount of defense in the helmet, which I never got why the helmet's more defense than the torso. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or not, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's really, really weird. So as you can see here, in terms of radiation, as soon as you get here, you want to get these riot boots. Will give you 2 radiation on your boots, which is a big deal, really and truly. The riot armor gives you no defense and poison, sadly. So if you get hit by a poison like toxic lizards in the desert, you will feel it. So antidote's going to be your best friend if you're using this, but it will save you time. So if you go on the top right now, again, another notification, just plug in my videos. This will show you locations of where to find the riot suit and all its parts type thing. It is random still, but you know, keep farming the zone and you'll get all the parts eventually. For me personally, the boots are the rarest, and the helmet and the chest armor is quite common. So yeah, just go ahead and go for that until you raise up enough levels to go to your next armor, which really overshadows this armor so badly. So you've got the riot armor, that's 260 armor, conventional defense. It jumps to 350. The bullet defense is ridiculous as well, but it's good, but it's still not as good as the riot. But then what this armor is giving you is poison defense, and that's a big deal because of the toxic lizards. They're going to be the most annoying things in Quarry Zone, the most annoying things, period. So you wearing this junk armor is definitely going to be better. It gives you less armor. Whoops. Well, that was embarrassing. They should make food and water drop down slower when you're at home, at least, just to reduce speed, at least. It's right, at least I wasn't wearing something too good, like a level 1 belt. Fine, yeah, okay. Level 2 bag, that's a bit painful, but you know, I'll live with it because I'm using them. I could have been wearing rarer stuff. So anyways, let's move on because I don't want this video to be on too long. Okay, so another happy note as well. Well, I say happy. When you die, you lose 10% because all this armor was fresh, so you lose 10% on the armor on anything that you're wearing. I can't confirm if it counts for the weapons in your slots. I'm assuming it does. If you don't have it in here and you have it in here, for example, you won't lose 10 Jura, because as you can see in the armor above, I also had this on me and I haven't lost any armor on any of the things in my bag. So it seems to be only the things you have equipped. Okay, let's move on. Hopefully I'm missing anything, because yeah, I think I was talking about junk armor. So junk armor, obviously you can see the comparisons here. So yeah, it's obviously just higher in every way, so I've put them obviously in defense or order. So junk is the highest armor you can make at a certain level for a while until you hit near max, which is the king of all armor. But obviously let me just show you this. So obviously you can see it here until you get to this area here where you know you start needing some quite rare stuff and a lot of farming for leather. Like just 100 leather is I think 200 animal skin or something. I don't remember how much it takes to make one, but it's a lot. But you'll get given this belt for leveling up, so don't even worry about that. So you can get, I don't remember the level exactly when you get this belt, but you do get it for free, or I did. Obviously if the game is in beta right now, so it's forever changing, so if it has changed, then I'm unlucky, man. You're gonna have to go pay to win it and get it and stuff. But if it is still in the game, then don't worry about this belt too much. You will get it at a particular level near max, which is 25 at the moment. And obviously you can see the stats of the belt now, which is 10 armor, 10 thingy me jig, whatever. But let's compare it to the other belt. That's a good idea. Let's compare it. So is the belt's different stats, or will it just give more slots? So the answer to that is it does. It actually gives, oh, it gives less poison. Really? Really? I am so surprised that the leather, this belt is better for defense wise than this one. I'm quite surprised. I don't see any changes at all except for that belt comes with more poison defense. That is fascinating. So if you want a bit extra poison defense fighting the toxic lizards and you want to max out your poison defense, then that's what you want to go for. So there you have it. But obviously if you want more slots, you go for the military belt. Cool. All right, so we're going into the King of Armor. Now this is the highest defense in the game and the highest armor you can make in the game. Most of the time it's either you can make high armor, but you have to find it. In this game at the moment, it's you can make it. So as you see, the helmet starts with a 490 defense. That is out the park crazy. Out the park crazy. I must be so tanky with 490. And 180 bullet defense, poisons at 10, and then reds at 4. Let's compare that to the previous owners. Only 1 radiation. The armor is nowhere near close. But funny enough, the bullet defense is lower. Now this one's a tricky one because your conventional defense is supposed to just block everything, right? And less conventional defense means it only blocks melee, and then the bullet defense means it blocks bullets. I don't know, I'll have to do a test for that. That's gonna have to be a different video. But so I don't know about that. I'm hoping that conventional defense covers everything, and if that's high enough, then the bullet defense doesn't even matter. It just ends up being, you know, whatever. But again, I'll have to test that, so I can't answer that for you right now. But checking out the radiation defense, it's just amazing. 8, that's gonna keep you so good. The poison defense is the same as the junk torso, so same so far for poison defense. Now the leather legs beats it in poison defense, which is amazing. Okay, so those toxic lizards are gonna do nothing to you now. And then, oh, the leather boots is faster as well. It's got good movement speed, but still not the fastest boots in the game. So as you can see here, the highest armor in the game overall has really good stats in every kind of category, except for its lowering bullet defense. So I'm assuming that in terms of if you're fighting people with guns, it seems like junk armor or junk shoes is going to be the way to go. But if you want to go ahead and just be reinforced and make sure you're ready for PvE and stuff, then you want to go with the reinforced leather. So yeah, and then obviously the radiation is the highest it's ever going to be. Like, it compares the boots, no difference. You can go ahead and do whatever you want with the boots, but when it comes against defense against radiation, you need these three sets for sure. 100% you need those 3: chest, legs, helmet. Obviously the backpack doesn't give you anything special, which I'm a bit disappointed. Yes, it gives you loads of space, but I was hoping for some random extra stat, like maybe cold defense again, something we don't use. I don't care, you know, if they're gonna give us stats and stuff. I just think it's just cool in general to have. So it would have been nice to have another extra stat on there, or maybe an extra bonus movement speed. It also helped with monetization too. You know, people might buy that bag from the shop, you know, because they get the extra movement speed to run away from enemies or something. I don't know, just an idea for the devs there. Alright, so let's go ahead and wear this armor and showcase it. Alright, and this is just maximum, like if you wanted to have maximum space. It doesn't mean it's extra effective because we already know that I'm getting less poison defense by wearing this belt. I'm not getting anything else added onto that, so it'll just be for space wise. And then obviously the max gun in the game feels nice. Oh yeah. So obviously this is what max level or maximum gear looks like pretty much. Obviously I've got bandages and all other things, and then you got the highest heals in the game that also increases your defense further as well. So if you didn't know, whoops, if you didn't know, this thing here, not only does it take off 20 radiation unless something hits you for radiation, right? I don't know, you wouldn't use it for that circumstance anyways. It takes off 25 poison, 20 radiation, heals 100 health, which is the max. So you'd have to be on like 5 HP to make at least a good enough use of this. But that's not the biggest deal. The biggest deal is this gives 300 defense for 1 minute. So in any fight that you happen, PvP fight you happen to be in, you might as well win, because if you're using that as a conventional defense thing, then damn. And then it does like what, +8 poison as well afterwards. So not only does it give minus the poison damage, it also gives you, I guess, poison defense as well on top to increase against whatever poison guy you're in. So unless someone's using poison bullets, I don't see the point of even using that. But obviously if you add that to the armor you already have, you're already hitting like 600-700 armor, and you'll have that for a whole minute. That's a long buff, because bites tend to only last, 10 seconds at the moment. So that's crazy. That's so crazy. So yeah, this is what max looks like. Obviously if you want to know where to get the backpack from and the machine gun from, obviously, on the bottom of the video it says join, it says subscribe, and it says join next to it. Go ahead and join, because the people that support me are members of my channel, stuff like that. They're gonna basically, they keep me going, they keep me doing content and doing all these edits and all this longness for you guys, this information that will hopefully help you. But obviously, Kingoftryinit wants some kids now, innit? And kids cost money, so embarrassingly asking to press the join button if you want to know where to get this stuff. And obviously I'll show you the secret areas where it drops and stuff like that. So obviously I need to give my people, members, special stuff. Subscribers, obviously you guys get this video, but joiners, I have to give them something special so they can continue to support me with all their love and passion and amazingness. So I hope this video helped out. I'm now going to just switch to a part of me just getting hit by some poison thing and showing off the poison defense in numerous armors that have the poison defense on, just so you know. So if you want to fight the toxic lizards and be completely immune to poison damage, I'm going to show you what armor or combinations that do that. Oh, there you are. Okay, hit me. 1 poison. The hit's still high though. Wow, he still combos really fast. To be honest, I expected to be way more impressed. Alright, so the poison is weak, and he can't stack it as well. But, I expected 0 poison altogether, so maybe 0 poison doesn't exist. Obviously, those hits took... Oh, it's different weird. All the armor's fresh, but that took more Druid than usual. That took a 5%. It should all be the same. That only took 3%, and the boots lost way more. So I don't know if they have to fix that. The belt shouldn't really take any percent unless I'm dying, really, but I guess the belt did take some too. It's like the conventional defense does nothing. Alright, so we're going to go to this armor now. Alright, so as soon as we change to this armor, the radiation starts to hurt us. It's going to show off, the damage and the greatness of this gun as well. So I'm going to take some hits on purpose. Still hurts a lot. Amazing though. Waste of... Oh crap. Woo, not ready. Oh god, that's not good. I did use a medipack there because I panicked. Oh, there's loads of them. I don't think I can take multiple. I don't think I want to take more. So it makes a lot of noise then, this gun. You definitely want to use it as a PvP. You don't want to flipping pull all of those. Okay, yeah. So I got hit by that, but I even really wasn't paying attention. So the video will know. Why is both of them coming? Don't make me kill one of you guys to prove a point. I just want one. Why must both of you come? Just need one of you. Come here, one of you. There we go. Yeah, no poison at all now. 0 poison. That's great. That's actually awesome. They just still hurt too much though. They take way too much though. I still feel like their attack power and maximum armor, it shouldn't be nowhere near as that much. I'm used to just doing this without getting hit, but I have to get hit on purpose to show you guys. It's kind of painful because this armor is really annoying to make as well. But okay, cool. So if you want 0 poison, like completely erase it, then the only way you're going to do it is you have to wear the leather belt. Radiation. Cray here. 21, really. There we go. 1 poison. That's not bad. You drop the leather belt on with this full set, they're not going to do anything. You're only going to be taking... How much damage are they taking, actually? Hit me again. Listen, come back here. Hit me again. Oh, right. Hit me. You hit me. 2 poison. See, that's alright. So if you want to do budget armor, go ahead. Like, two poison defense. So you just need 74 poison. And you're all good. Okay, so this has been a long video. I hope I've covered pretty much everything I possibly could. This is Kingoftryinit. I'm going to get out of here now. Obviously, before you jump out of here, look at some other interesting videos on the next clips. Maybe that can help you grow quicker, stronger, to get ready for the next event called Raids.